So in this video, I'm going to show you why HTML and CSS is still the most underrated but yet the easiest way for you to start making money in 2025. Be it you have just graduated or you are still in the job market but you're looking for some ways to start, making some money and probably start building your own brand. So stick around because I'll also share with you where to get some of the templates that most developers use, and also how to get clients, where to get them, and as well as how much you can probably charge going forward, right? So let's set the foundation first. So here's the unfiltered truth that you need to know first before you even start building these websites. So number one, you will probably face rejections, and also you hear not interested a lot of times. Then you might also be willing to work for free, at least when you're starting, but that will obviously change as you go on, right? At the same time, you need to have a solid why. I always speak about this why because whenever things go wrong, whenever you're not feeling motivated, whenever you don't get the right answer that you are looking for, your why will stand with you. Your why will give you all the momentum that you would need just to keep going. So stomach this. These are the terms and conditions for getting into this idea. So let's get started. So number one, you need to master the skill. You need to know the ins and outs of HTML and CSS. So I would probably say give yourself a month just to understand all these things, just to understand the basics, how to come up with a layout, how to come up with pages, how to set them, the divs, play around with the colors, how to make the website responsive and all those things, right? And there are so many online platforms that you can go and read about all this. There are so many videos here on YouTube that you can actually go and view. I'll also leave these links in the description below. At the same time, don't be stuck in the tutorial hell. You need to practice making land pages, refine them as you go, just get your hands dirty, right? Now you have mastered the skill. Number two, now you need to identify a niche. The market is so big, but you need to identify your small corner that you say to yourself, I'm going to target these people, I'm going to target these certain businesses, right? And we're talking about small businesses, right? Out there are so many small businesses that are hungry to be online, but they don't know how to. And this is where you come in. You need to design their websites because most of their requirements, they're simple. They just need to showcase their business, showcase what they are offering, showcase their projects, showcase their testimonials, and also have probably a booking form or a small booking system, and that's it. That's all they're looking for. Nothing complex, nothing what, and they are willing to pay, right? So now once you have, and for you to actually identify this, you just need to go on Google, just search around like, okay, what are the small businesses that are around me, and you see how their online presence is like. If they do have websites, most of them, they don't even have websites, right? So now we have the skill, we have the niche that we are targeting. For instance, let's say we are going to target plumbing businesses, right? Now, the third thing that we need to do now is to create a template. So with this template, it will have it's more like a landing page template, right? That will showcase the hero section, the problem that business is solving, the services that they are offering, their projects that they have done or that they have offered to their clients, and also testimonials and some social proof and all those things. So you lay out that template of yours in a way also that you can as well reuse it for other plumbing businesses. So now you have a landing page. Now it's time for you to host it. So go for cheaper hosting, go for Netlify, go for GitHub, where they host for free, such that now when you take this landing page, when you start to approach clients, which I'm going to show you in the next steps, you have something that you can point them to, be it you're having a meeting with them or something like that, right? To say, okay, this is what I've designed for you, and this is what you're going to achieve, right? That's it. Then the next thing now is you now have all this, but now the question that you're probably asking yourself now is, how am I going to approach these people? Where am I going to get these clients? Again, we make use of Google. Google has everything, guys. To be honest, it has everything. Everything you need is there. So now what we need to do is go on Google, just type plumbing companies around me, right? Then it actually show you a list of all the plumbing companies that are nearby. Now with all those companies, you see some they have websites, some they don't. And the ones that have websites, most of them, their websites, they are not that modern. They don't have the layout that I just gave you, right? So now we need to approach those people, or some actually, the ones that actually don't have, those ones are even way better, because deep down they want to be online, but they just don't know how. At the same time, they are scared. Maybe these big companies are charging them a lot of money, but you don't have to, because you're just starting. We need to build our portfolio as well. So we collect their contact details, right? We put them down, then we start to call them one by one, or even to write emails, right? Just to pitch our template, right? So I've prepared more like an example script that you can probably use when you call them. And at this point, when you are pitching, you must be prepared to handle two things: the rejection, I'm not interested, I already have a website, or I already have someone building it for me. You need to stomach all that. All these answers, they don't have to discourage you moving on. So remember your why. This is where it works, right? Because not everything is going to go according to what you have planned. So your why will keep you motivated. Your why will keep you going, right? Now, let's say the owner of the business said, okay, it's fine, Prosper, you can come, let's talk. You can show us what you have. This is now the time where you go out there and you shine. Be presentable. You present yourself, you present your solution, and you impress. Give it your all, right? Such that at the end of the day, they'll make a decision to say, okay, fine, we have seen, we have heard what you said. How much do you want? Right? Now, don't be too greedy. At this, probably depending with wherever you are, let's say if you are to put it in US dollars, just start with like 200, 300, up to 500 US dollars, right? Just for a basic website, right? Then you move. Then if they say no, unfortunately, move on. You put that as now your part of your portfolio, right? So that when you go out there to another client as well, you already have something. When it's time to be building your portfolio, don't just do it on your own at your desk. Keep the files, everything on your machine. You also need to interact with other people. You also need to showcase these templates, these skills, or these designs that you're designing on platforms like LinkedIn. Share your journey there, get people know you, get people to know what exactly you're doing, and you do that, build, pitch, and to be honest, not everyone is going to say no. You probably start to see opportunities as well coming, people starting to want to work with you. This is how I started long back. This is how I started. And now I have people calling me without me even advertising to say, guys, I do this. I have people whom they got my contacts from other people, or they just came across with my designs on LinkedIn. They liked the stuff that I had put and the way that I had showcased that this is how I actually do it, and they contacted me saying, okay, here's a gig, and I earn some bucks come month, and I have extra money plus the big project that I do and also my day job, right? So this is actually how you can utilize this. I know everyone is chasing AI, chasing these shiny tools, chasing these frameworks and stuff, but guys, to be honest, with just HTML and CSS, you can deliver value to these small businesses. You can deliver great solutions, and you can start your own agency, start building something big, start to hire people, because you'll be having more clients. Anyway, in the next video, I'm also going to share with you how to get premium templates, just to make things easier for you, to make things look more professional, more modern and stuff, without starting from scratch. So if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe, and if you have enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and share with anyone whom you think might benefit from this, right? If you're a small business, or if you know someone who really needs a modern website or who needs a revamp, don't hesitate to contact me. I'll also leave my contact details in the descriptions, right? So with all this, I say, go out there, identify your niche, and start utilizing these old tools.